We're now watching two areas of disturbed weather for possible tropical development. The one we watched yesterday, now Invest 94L in the Caribbean. It is forecast to move towards the Yucatan Peninsula. Its chance for development are pretty low, though. 10% in the next 2 days and 20% in the next 7 days. The new system is the first wave coming off Africa, and this is well ahead of schedule. Usually we don't see these waves make their way across the Atlantic until August, and here we are not even into July, and we're talking about a 30% chance of development there. So we'll be watching these systems. We actually would love some tropical moisture here at South Georgia. We don't want a hurricane, but tropical moisture would be an A+, because what we've been dealing with is record heat. Yesterday, 103 here in Albany. That was tying the record 110 years ago. 1914, we hit 103 as well. Meantime, it's been even worse in Valdosta, where we saw a heat index 112 yesterday, and heat advisory continues for you today once again. Let's talk about the temperatures. A little more comfortable. A little drier air moved in yesterday here in Albany, and so our heat index number was just a couple degrees higher than that high of 103, and that is reflected in these slightly cooler morning lows, but that's not going to last. It's going to get into the upper 80s by 10, into the low 90s 11, and heat index numbers already surpassing 100 in many locations. And we'll see those temperatures hanging out in the upper 90s. We do think we'll touch 100 today once again. Let's look at the forecast feels like, and this is what I'm talking about. The high humidity is taking these heat index numbers 100 plus already at 11 a.m. And then the hottest time of the day may end up being right around 1 o'clock. You can see those heat index numbers ranging anywhere from about 100 to 110. Even here in Albany at 105. We'll start to fill in some showers and thunderstorms. Looks like Douglas, Homerville, Valdosta, Thomasville, Bainbridge. So the south and eastern communities will have the best chance of seeing a shower or storm. But we'll build in some clouds, and again, that'll keep the heat index numbers down this afternoon. And again, north, the air is drier, so our heat index numbers just may touch 100 for an hour or so. All right, let's talk about our forecast this evening. It is a hopping hot time, but actually that 91 that you see there, that's about 7 degrees cooler than it was yesterday at 7 p.m. It was still 98 degrees yesterday at 7. Mid-80s at 9, 11 p.m., 82. And for the overnight, we'll get to 76 with partly cloudy skies, light southwest winds at about 5. Let's take a look at the maps. The heat wave continues today for sure, as temperatures will surpass 100 in many locations. Just that isolated shower or thunderstorm. Rain chances should be higher tomorrow. Now, this model is showing the activity kind of coming in here in the mid-morning hours across the middle of our viewing area, and then moving north and east. We'll watch that. That may be the case, but we have the chance of rain coming up to about 50% tomorrow afternoon and evening, and again, a good chance maybe on Friday as well. So the heat will be moderated. We're not going to be at 100, 102, 103. Instead, we'll be generally in the mid-90s, eventually trying to slip back into the upper 90s heading into next week. 50% chance of rain tomorrow, 76 to 93. That's a significant drop in temperatures. Really, it's 10 degrees compared to yesterday. That will feel good. 40% chance showers and storms on Friday, 76 to 94. And we'll keep that rain chance in the 40 to 50% range. That's great news. Maybe watering your garden, getting the farmers a little bit of break from the irrigation, but it's going to do nothing to alleviate with the looming drought. And we get an update on that drought monitor tomorrow morning, actually. Tomorrow morning, I'll keep you up to date on that. All right, let's talk about the weather. Yeah, let's do it on Today in Georgia from 5 to 7 a.m. Of course, we'll see you then.